How you doing, guys? My name is Bryan.
Yeah. And welcome to Coast to Coast,
where we give you everything pop culture, news, and entertainment.
Yes, sir. We got a lot of topics today, starting with Druski's epic skit.
Yes, we also have Meta being sued for billions.
Yeah, we got Jcole on the Kendrick Lamar beef.
Yes, and we got Bill Cosby also being sued for millions.
Yeah, we got taxi drivers in South Africa.
Yeah, we have the U.S., Israel, and Argentina opposing reparations for enslaved African people.
Yeah, and then we have South Africa. Is South Africa a mafia state?
Or is it not?
Or is it not?
And then we have SA wanting to regulate podcasts. So
stay tuned, y'all. Let's start with the very first topic, my bro.
Yes.
But how you doing, though? You good?
I'm good, man. How you doing?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. We live.
We out here.
Surviving and thriving.
Surviving and thriving, yo.
Yes, sir.
Surviving and thriving. So, let's get straight into it. Druski's new epic skit, my boy.
Man, Druski's epic skit, he's going crazy. He's going crazy right now.
He got absolutely crazy.
Just when we thought it couldn't get crazier, honestly, when I saw the skit, it looked like something from my nightmares.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and play the clip for them.
We are all his children. But when I say children, I mean like the holy blessed Trinity, which is why I hold the Bible.
Sweet cream foam chai ice matcha. And Bella will have all organic pup cup.
Organic?
Yes, everything organic.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free?
We have to protect all men in America, especially all white men in America. Those are the boys that we care about in this country. America is built on their backs. Yes, because they are the ones who mattered most.
Oh, he looks so scary.
Bro,
He looks so scary. He looks so scary, bro. No, like legit, like white chicks, they look scary in that shit, and I think it's been because it's been such a long time seeing the movie.
Yeah.
It's like it's gone. It's a little like fragmented on how
yeah.
He just brought it back tenfold though, bro. Bro, he looks scary. And
I didn't realize. I didn't realize how much of a good job he did.
Bro, he killed it.
Until Erika Kirk started like speaking on it, and I started watching more videos of Erika Kirk. Because I know the stuff that you hear about Erika Kirk in terms of headlines.
Yeah.
Then you watch Erika Kirk, and she's just this weird stuff with the eyes. And the
bro,
doing all that shit.
Yeah, bro. Like if you see it side by side, there's some videos where it has it side by side, and you can see, bro. Like her eyes look like villains. You know what I'm saying? And it's like it's sad because you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Naturally, she has nice eyes, but I don't know if it's the makeup, the mascara, or whatever. Like it just doesn't look welcoming. You know?
Now the people didn't like the skit.
Yeah.
The people didn't like the skit.
The conservative. I guess if you want to say Republican Christian white women were in uproar.
Oh my God! You want to talk about mothers? Oh, you want to talk about mothers?
Knowing the reason blackface was created in the first place was to oppress African Americans.
Yeah.
There is no place in this world that you can do whiteface and stop a white person from having opportunity.
Yeah.
There's nowhere.
There's no historical context to whiteface. You know, it's never been used to really destroy people.
Right.
So it's not the same thing. And I mean, you would think that for people who with that sort of historical context, that you'd be more understanding of satire. I mean, Druski is just, you know, he's just busting jokes, bro. And I believe that Druski might have some white people in his family somewhere down the line.
Hey, bro, it's pure. And the thing is, it's funny when it's done to other cultures, other walks of life.
Yeah.
But when it comes to this, oh no, oh you better not, because Druski even did the hick, the one where he's doing the hit guy with the overalls. He's doing the white hit guy at the next part. there wasn't half as much uproar. There was definitely a little tiff, you know what I mean? People were like, damn, you know what I mean? People were like in a little uproar, but it's like, yo, there was not anything on this scale, you know what I'm saying?
Now they big man. Big man, but hey, it's all jokes, y'all. Come on.
It's all jokes. Alright, moving on.
Right along, we got Meta getting sued.
Yes, Meta lawsuit.
So I also saw this. So Meta's getting sued. Do you want to tell us a little bit?
Yeah, man. So Meta is getting sued. They already had their one lawsuit that has went through for $375 million, and they also now it's said to
for how much?
$375 million. And you know what's funny? In the article I was reading, they were like, that's peanuts to Meta. 375 is peanuts to a company,
Meta is that's
insane. So yeah, they now have, I believe the count is up to 1,600 lawsuits that they have right now, and I think the list is only growing. So what they're doing is they're targeting Meta for their blatant use of algorithms to really capture the minds of the youth. You know what I mean? And we know this, like, because we could talk about something right now, and our phones all of a sudden, we go on our social media platform, and it's all of a sudden suggesting us these things. So it's like, for the fact that me and you were even scared or even have a conversation with somebody like, oh, do you think Siri heard that? It's like, you know what I'm saying? You know these things are like...
And it's mostly also for, because I also read a headline that says that they suing Meta for making their platforms addictive.
Addictive, yes. Right? That's the key word, addictive.
Yeah, bro, because how are you going to design something, specifically designing it to be addictive, bro? Like that's bad, but it's very interesting to me that we finally hear how many lawsuits?
1,600.
1,600? That's crazy. So there's a particular, I believe it's a lady, and they're in their early 20s, around 2021. They sued Meta, and they sued them successfully, and they won. So this sets a great precedent for the future. What's going to happen? Can I also sue? Because I got a son, yo. I got a son. My son is addicted to the phone.
Go ahead, come on.
I need to come up.
Let me get 10%, my boy. Hey, we gonna have the podcast going crazy, you know what I'm saying? Big movie production.
For real, bro. But that's good though, because I mean, I suppose they can do what they need to do to make the platforms less addictive. I mean, we enjoy these, bro, but it's not good for our brains, especially like the younger people.
100% not. And I feel like what this is gonna do is gonna make sure that they go back to their R&D teams, they go back in the lab and figure out how to safely present these platforms to kids, because like somebody would say, they could argue, hey, it's all about how the parents are raising the children and whatnot, which that is true, you know what I'm saying? Parents also need to know how to put guidelines on how much usage that their kids are getting on these platforms. But
that's why I'm surprised that they won this lawsuit, this family, because there are sort of these like lock your phone things, age restrictions, and not even just lock your phone, but like, especially with children,
you can configure the parental guidance and stuff. But I will say, there, like one of my friend's kids, she's 12, bro. He took her phone away. She had a Switch. She figured out how to download social media apps on the Switch and was texting, like older men, like super older men. I need that. Hey, bro, I don't got no kids, but you know what I'm saying? I feel addicted. You know what I mean? I'm doing it for myself. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, crazy. Let's move on.
But let's move on. Hopefully, you know what I'm saying, whoever needs to get the money like us, we get it, and they figure everything out to do.
I need to figure it out. I need to sue. All right, on the next topic we got Jcole. On the Kendrick Lamar Drake beef. You say he said something?
So Jcole, he said,
and that song is last, right? We just throw it on there, boom, boom. The second it comes out, instantly what I did was like, oh, you instantly divided off rip. You created a dividing line.
Right.
Where you forcing the world
to pick a side.
And to, if they fuck with you, they gotta slander him.
Right.
And they taking some of the shit you said, thinking it's survivable and thinking it's just some light shit, boom, boom, boom.
Right.
they taking what you said and they giving it gas and they giving it light. And then my thought becomes, oh, fuck. I done fucked up. I done misrepresented myself.
You know what I mean? I don't. Do you think it's cool that he did that? Do you think?
Yeah.
Do you think you still get your street cred, your respect in hip hop if you don't join the beef and then pull out?
Who gives a fuck about street cred?
Right.
Like what is street cred these days? You got. I'm from Atlanta, so I can speak on it. Like you got the Gunna, you got the Thugger situation,
right.
you got the rats, this, that, and it's like at the end of the day, it's like, bro. The only people that love you are the fans, bro. They gonna fuck with you. They gonna fuck with you.
The music good, bro.
Bro, they've been saying it, and people know that's from the streets. The streets don't love you. You know what I'm saying? The streets don't love you, bro. You literally are here today, gone tomorrow. So it's like, bro, for the fact that he did that, I think it showed, maturity.
It showed his class. Jcole's too classy.
Yeah. You know what I mean? And it's funny because I think Kendrick got Napoleon syndrome. His short ass, bro. Don't get, bro.
Because I'm afraid for Kendrick. I feel like he's there right now. And the only way to go is down.
Kendrick's phenomenal. Like this is a Kendrick bash, but it's like you can tell in a lot of Kendrick's music and stuff. He doesn't care about the troops. Like he's somebody that he's shooting to the clip is empty. You know what I mean?
Right.
Whereas I feel like Drake is the perfect median of them. Like if Jermaine is the angel, Kendrick is the devil, and then Drake is in the middle. He's liable to go either way. If he's feeling like this, you know what I mean? Like if he's feeling like this, he's going. Cause he even does it in his music. He has the super singy lovey-dovey songs. Then he got the 6 guy face mask on. Like he it's like a lot of times he might.
I like Drake when he's singing though.
Yeah.
Everybody acting all tough though.
Yeah. So I think because he's balanced, he gives people the opportunity to even say that. You know what I mean? 100%. But I y'all let us know in the comments below. I think Jermaine was brilliant in sitting inside himself and realizing, this isn't for me. And he also stated that, bro, he don't know why people were trying to put him in on the side, because he honestly wanted to just be neutral about the whole situation. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Shit, for real, man. My 2 piece about it is, I guess I agree with you. It's just, I feel like maybe Jcole should have not joined in the first place. He shouldn't have jumped that shit in the first place. He should have said and thought hard and long about it in the first place. Because now it looked bad, bro. It looked like you threw a punch and then you retract. So it's not gonna ever look good. You know what I mean? But ultimately, I think it was the best decision for him to get himself out that beef. Because imagine now we having to find out some heinous shit about Jcole that Kendrick dug up.
I don't think that's gonna happen. But hey, y'all should check out the Fall Off, because that joint was crazy. Fire. It got, I think it was like 30, maybe more than that records on there, bro. It's something that's gonna definitely stand the test of time. So shout out Jcole. Good job on knowing yourself.
Let's get it. On the next topic, we got Bill Cosby, bruh. Bill Cosby.
Bill.
So Bill Cosby has been sued yet again for another A assault, right?
Yes.
Or S assault.
Yes.
Sexual assault.
Yeah.
Can we say that on social media? Can we say sexual assault? Can we say?
We can't say that. I know we can't say that. We can't say
on
that.
YouTube, you can't say.
We can say SA. It's you can get away with sexual assault, but you cannot say. You cannot say, or you can't say.
Which is weird, but maybe we can talk about that stuff another day.
You can't say the P word either.
They changing the language. It's weird.
P5. You gotta say P5.
PDF.
Yeah, PDF. Yeah. You can't say the whole word. It's crazy. Who y'all trying to protect? YouTube?
It's weird.
I'm a YouTuber. I fuck with YouTube, bro. Y'all are my main source of knowledge and
so because people are saying like if you're gonna ban just like normal everyday language, so if I want to come online and say something about something, if I can't say these words, it sort of lessens the impact or the weight of what happened. If I'm trying to tell what happened to that little boy or girl, and then I'm diluting and I'm using these words, then doesn't feel, people don't feel the effects of what happened to the person. You know what I mean? So the whole thing is weird. But anyway, Bill Cosby.
Yo, Bill Cosby, it just paid up a hefty $19.1 million to somebody that alleged an assault from, guess how far I was back.
How far back?
54 years, 1972, bro. 1972,
Yeah.
at the height of his career.
They're not gonna let my boy Bill arrest,
Bro, it's crazy. And it's wild because where's the evidence? How do you have substantial evidence from something that happened 54 years ago? It's insane. And even so, it's like, if, say for instance, there was a anonymous allegation that came out that they pulled from that time that could, that could coincide with what you were saying. Okay, cool. They could dust off they can dust off the papers and be like, hey, she mentioned this back then, but you were too powerful. But there's no evidence of that. So for them to target Bill Cosby when he's already on his way out, bro, it's insane because I think it just speaks to the fact that it's kind of a color thing, because where the Epstein allegation, where's the Epstein perpetrators? You know what I mean? Where's the Epstein indictments? Not one person from the Epstein list has been indicted. And I think Cash Patel and Pam Bondi came out and said that there's not going to be anybody indicted from the files. Listen, what's going on?
If you're a black man, bro, you have to. So my thing is, obviously, multiple wrongs don't make a right? But I think it's just so crazy how it's always like a very positively influential black person who then eventually falls from grace due to their own wrongdoing, either things like essaying people or abuse of power. And so if you're black, man, you're successful, bro, but just make sure that your slate is clean, bro, that your sheets are clean, that you have nothing, because when you're black, bro, your mistakes really get amplified. It's true. Like they really come down on you, especially if you've been a positive influence on the community. Because as we know, sorry to say, it is against a certain ideology for us to succeed and be positive. So a chance they get to destroy us, wanna be techno-fascists, bro, which is like this extremely white supremacist dude, and techno-fascist is what they're doing with Gaza, right? Like they're practicing that, bro. Hunting people down with autonomous drones that can identify you, drones. There's this fucking dog. There's a strike with Israel. They call it "Where's Your Daddy?"
Israel intentionally targeted civilians through use of a software program called Where's Daddy, which was used to target the private homes of militants.
But dude, I just want to say, Argentina, Israel, USA, what is you doing, bro? Wake up, yo, USA making me so mad.
I think it's just showing what's been deeply embedded that we had to overcome. You know what I'm saying? And just because we overcome something doesn't mean it's still not there. And it saddens me. Because I love my country. You know what I mean? I have memories of my country, bro. Took my first steps in my country. First kiss, first love, all of that thing. So it's like, when you see this is what it's built on, it sucks. You know what I mean? It really sucks when you wake up. Like once the veil's pulled, you can't unsee it. Once the curtain's pulled, you can't unsee it. And it's just like, damn, bro. Like, of all the things to be involved with right now, you're involved with Israel and bombing innocent kids and bombing innocent people, and then let's just add a little bit more icing on the cake and go ahead and stand in imposing something as critical as this. It's just like, damn, where does it end, bro? Like, where does it end?
Listen, the rest of the world is actually depending on U.S. citizens in a big way. Right? The rest of the world is actually depending on U.S. citizens in a big way. But to close that, shout out Ghana, man. Kudos to Ghana.
Kudos to Ghana.
Ghana is like doing amazing work when it comes to mending the horrors that were created through the transatlantic slaves. They've been like the #1 place to sort of welcome people from the diaspora back home to the continent. They roll out the carpet and everything, and now they've actually won this case at the United Nations. So kudos to Ghana.
Kudos to Ghana.
Ghana's a wonderful place.
And to add to that, before we go to the next topic, don't think I've ever visited Argentina then. I wanted to. I was like, yo, that'd be cool because you know you have Maradona, you got
Messi.
You got Messi. I was like, it'd be
Bro, the
cool.
only thing they got going for them is Messi, bro. That's the only thing
Honestly, like I literally
what have you heard about Argentina? That's good.
I have not. Damn.
I've heard that they've genocided their brown people, so we'll do research on that. Let us know if
I just don't get
wrong,
why.
right?
Why, bro? Why? Anyway,
Hey, bro.
moving on.
Moving right along. Is South Africa a mafia state? Now, South Africa is very scary, bro. South Africa is becoming scarier and scarier by the second. The reason why it's in question is South Africa a mafia state is because a lot of hits are just happening to people in South Africa, and like they're happening to people who are working, you know, against crime. Very recently, a lady was hit in Joburg. She works for labor law, bro. She does labor law. She doesn't do criminal law. So imagine you reporting your employees and things like that, and then your lawyer gets murked, bro. So they put a hit on this lady that works for labor law. Absolutely tragic. Just a woman, very unsuspecting. Before that, there was DJ Waras, who's someone who's also working against organized crime, trying to take back, hijacked buildings in the Johannesburg CBD. Also a hit on him. And it's just like a very reoccurring thing in South Africa. Like if you really are going against organized crime, they're gonna put a hit on you.
Crazy.
So I don't know what we're gonna do in South Africa, but it's a scary time, y'all.
I mean, speaking of mafia state, they also, I heard they were trying to regulate podcasts, which is
brother.
which is
moving
like,
right along to segue the next It's actually our next topic.
Yeah.
Seems like South Africa wants to regulate podcasts. It says South Africa is moving forward with regulating the podcast industry, driven by Parliament's Portfolio Committee on Communications and Digital Technologies to address regulatory vacuum. Consultations are exploring a framework to address misinformation and hate speech without stifling creativity and aiming for regulatory parity with traditional broadcasting. Bruh, I feel like they should stay the hell away from podcasting and media and...
I mean, once you come for it, it's no more free speech. We might as well go back to the 50s and the 40s. Like that's
because they're always gonna come say, oh, they just want to make sure
Right.
But then it will almost exactly directly to free speech. And free speech is one of the most important things for any society, yo.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? For instance, the times are weird right now because the powers that be cannot control the narrative like they used to be able to.
Right.
So now they don't know what to do. So now they're confusing us with a lot of different things. Now there's alien websites. Now there's this and that because the glaring narratives are there and they can't just manipulate them like they used to be able to.
Right.
So
like the internet was a blessing and a curse for both sides, for the oppressor and the oppressed, because now we have information, but our kids and our youth are getting addicted, and on their end, we have too much information and they can't control the narrative. So man, it's crazy.
It's crazy, but like they need to stay away from the podcasts, man. Let podcasts say what they need to say. I feel like if individuals wanna sue podcasters, they can go ahead. Mac G from the podcast with Mac G, he got sued recently.
Word.
They
probably just got a lawsuit budget, like just like yo.
They probably got.
We know we're gonna say something inflammatory, put it towards the budget. Guys,
all right.
In closing, with all of that stuff, we definitely want to leave y'all on a positive note, like we always do. So, right now, supermarkets in Thailand are replacing plastic with banana leaves, so they're being more eco-friendly, making sure that their thumbprint is way better. Also, Australia could become the first nation in the world to eliminate cervical cancer. Amazing, Australia, amazing. And last but not least, he is not only Batman on the screen, but he is Batman in real life. Our guy, Christian Bale, just completed the construction of a village valued at over 22 million. That's M's. So that orphan and impoverished children could live with their biological siblings. That's bro.
Shout out Christian Bale.
He's Batman in real life. You know what I'm saying?
That is amazing. That's a real Bruce Wayne movie.
It's legit, real superhero. We don't see many. We don't see many A-list actors or B-list or C-list actors do this.
In fact, a lot of actors do a lot of talking, and then people just go crash down on them. Oh, you virtue signaling.
Yeah.
Oh, you da 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 da. And I'm one of the people that is. I'm always like, yo, why are people so mad at people who signal virtue? So I'm too mad at people who are virtue signaling, and we're too saying that. But I mean, at least they're saying positive things, right?
But we don't say anything about the negative things.
Exactly. But Christian Bale has taken it to the next level.
Yeah.
He's done something truly amazing. We can all learn from. That's amazing, man.
Yeah, man.
That's a great way to close the show.
It is,
Shout out
man.
Christian Bale.
Hey guys, Batman. Once again, this has been Coast to Coast. Please like, share, comment below what you think we need to talk about. Hey, anything we did talk about it, give us your views. Let us know how you feel about things, all right?
Let's go.
See you guys on the next one. Peace.
See you on the next one.